Are you recording? Okay. In one word, I would say that this trip has been emotional.
Eye-opening.
Amazing. Does heart-opening make sense?
A blessing.
What word describes love? This whole thing has just been love.
Humbling.
Spiritual. Do you want me to introduce myself?
Beautiful. It's fantastic. It's fun.
Refreshing.
One word, man. Why you do me like that?
Restorative.
This experience has changed the way I view the world around me.
It'll never leave my heart. I love it so much.
They want to work. About to load up on these vans. About to meet the fam. Let's get it!
This is the first day of the work site. As you can see, we almost finished the house. We got all the walls up, the roofs up. It was surprisingly quicker than I thought it was going to be because we didn't have any power machines, so it's pretty cool, or trucks or anything. So it was cool to see that I could actually build a house without any trucks or wrecking balls or whatever else they use.
Meeting the family here, knowing the living conditions, knowing the blessing they've been given, just been life-changing for me. I really just was able to learn a lot about my friends, learn a lot about myself, and I'm just always gonna stay with me. I won't forget it. And honestly, this just makes me want to do more mission trips so I can help more people later in the future and just impact their lives and know how God works through people to bless others.
Us, the class of 2018, is making history by roofing on in the first day.
My experience in Mexico has been great. Just seeing the kids and the smiles on their faces when we came through with all the supplies and materials. We started building the houses. It just it really changed my outlook on life.
So it's the last day. We with our families. They don't know where we're going. We're about to surprise them with a trip to surprise them with a trip to the grocery store. They don't know what's coming. It's about to be big. Coming.
As you can see, our journey here has finally come to an end. I mean, it's so bittersweet. The families are on the bus waiting, and all they know is that they have a house built and that they have groceries. They don't know that there's a bed inside, there's a stove, there's everything that they didn't have before. So I'm excited to see this. Estoy nerviosa. Vente a la...
¿Hay comida?
¿Puedo pasar? Claro que sí. ¿Casa también de ustedes le hicieron?
Hola, ¿podemos pasar?
Pásenle. Wow.
Being a transfer, it took me a while to get adjusted to the whole culture, and at first when I heard about the New Mexico trip and how it was a graduation requirement, I was a bit skeptical. I felt as though that I would have a better time staying at home, having fun with my friends, but post Mexico, this has been an amazing experience. I was able to connect with the kids and doing things that change lives and change futures. So it was a real incredible experience.
Many of you might not know, but before this trip, I wasn't a believer. My family never believed, so I was never raised to believe. But when I was on this trip and with Edith and the family, I felt something in my heart that I had never felt before, and I know that it had to be God. I know you don't just like believe in God from one day to the next, so I was kind of like skeptical when I felt that in my heart, and I was like, what do I do with this information? Because, you know, I wasn't just like, oh, new transformed person on this trip, but Coach Pinka was talking, and he was like, you shouldn't resist God, and I felt like that's what I was doing, you know. I didn't want to be like, oh, it happens that quick, so I was resisting him. So I'm really like, I need to stop resisting God and just open up my heart to what I feel and to him. I don't want to get all emotional, but I'm really just grateful that I came on this trip, and I feel like I found God, even though it took 17 years.
I am definitely going to stop complaining about little stuff at my house, because some of these people don't really have a lot of stuff.
Something that really stuck out to me and really has been heavy on my heart is when I was talking to the mom, she was telling me how God has his own timing, and that she always trusts in God, and that God does everything for a reason. And it's crazy for me to think about that, because back at home I always just get mad at God for little things, but here in these circumstances her faith is so much stronger than mine, and it just makes me realize like, wow, I should be more like her.
I have been on this trip 2 times before. This is my 3rd time, and the reason that I keep coming back is because it's so cool to watch all of the students, just to see their relationships with each other grow, see some of them accept Christ for the first time, and see them create international relationships as well with the staff and with the families. I think this is a really eye-opening experience. We think that we know poverty, right? Kids live in Chicago, they live in the hood, and they think that they know what it is. But then they come here and they see a type of poverty that they've never seen before. And they truly understand, I think for the first time, how great or how blessed they are.